So today is 8B.10. We're not learning anything new today, but you need to be able to tell the differentiate between the different types of log equations. Okay, so the way you solve them is different all the time, right? Just depends on what information is there. So on example 1, by raising your hand, I'm not going to call on anybody yet, but by raising your hand, who thinks they know how they would solve this equation? I'm just curious who thinks they know how to do it.
Wait, I have a legitimate question, actually. If they had a heart stamp, does that mean they get 11 points?
Yes.
Okay, get it.
All right. So who would like to share what would be the first step on this? And what are you doing? Okay, so Rex said he's going to change this to exponent form or exponential form. And so to get rid of this log, because I don't have a log on both sides, right? So I can't drop the logs on this one. You have to have a log on both sides in order to be able to do that. Okay, so but we can, if you have a single log, you can change into exponent form. So that would be 16 to the x equals 32. At this point now, what would we do? Roel has it. You need to have like bases. What base could I use?
2.
Yeah, because think about it. 4 to what power would give you 32?
2.
None. So we change it to 2. So 16 is 2 to what power? And 32 is? Wait, why did I just... 2 to the 5th? Yeah, that's a 5. And then now we can drop your bases. 4x equals 5. And then the last step is to divide by 4, and we get x equals 5 over 4. Okay, so far so good? All right, example 2. We're going to move a little bit quicker, I'm hoping. What is my first step on example 2? Hope. Very good. Bring your 2 up. So that's going to make 4 to the 2nd power. So now I have log base 3 of 16 plus log base 3 of 3x equals 2. Next step is to do what? Condense. Very good. And when I condense and you're adding, what are you going to do? Multiply. So log base 3. 16 times 3 is? 48. So I have 48x equals 2. Can I drop the log on this equation? Exactly. No, there isn't a log on both sides. You can only drop them if you have 1 on each side. So what am I going to have to do? Change it to exponent form. And so how would I write this? Good. Do I have to get like bases on this? No, it's only when x is in your exponent. Okay? This is just 48x. So 3 squared is 9. So we have 9 equals 48x. And then what would I do? Divide by 48 and reduce if possible. Can I reduce? Very good. So that becomes 3 over 16. So x equals 3 over 16. Questions? All right, example 3. Who thinks they know the first step? Tiffany. Condense. When I'm condensing, we write this as a single log and subtraction changes to division. Okay. And Dilly just said we can't drop the logs because there isn't a log on both sides. So that means we're going to have to do what? Exponent form. But there's no base. What is my base on natural log?
10.
Nope. E. So when I rewrite this, what will it be? E to the 3rd equals x over 5. How do I get rid of that 5? Multiply by 5 to both sides. Those cancel. You can leave your answer in terms of E. So that means x equals 5e to the third power. All right, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to do example 4 on your own. And you can show me your answers on your fingers when you finish, so you can show me. Good. Good, 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 good. Good, humility. Good, good, good. Yes, good. No. Okay, looks like most of you got on. First step is to do what? Condense. Adding changes to multiplication. So I have log of 100 equals x. Next step would be exponential form. What base is this log? 10. So we have 10 to the x equals 100. Do I need to get like bases on this one? Yes, anytime x is in your exponent, you want like bases. So I have 10 to the x equals, and 100 is 10 to the second power. Then we can drop our bases, and x equals 2. All right, any questions? Okay, number 5. I think you guys can do this one on your own too. And you can show this on your fingers as well. Good, 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 good. No.
4.
Yes on Blake. No on Lillian.
4.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. Good, good. 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 Okay. 5 more seconds and then I'm going to start going through it. The answer should have been 4. Okay, first step is what? Bring up your exponent. Okay, what is 5 squared? Okay, so I'm just going to cross this out and put a 25 there. Then next step is to condense. And when we're condensing, we end up multiplying. So I get 25x equals log base 2 of 100. Next step is to drop the logs because I have a single log on both sides. 25x equals 100. Next step is to do what? Divide by 25. X equals what? 4. Example 6. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this one together. Okay, first step would be to condense. And it's adding, that means we are going to multiply x times x minus 5 equals 2. Next step is, well, you could distribute, but I think just doing exponential form is good. So we get 6 to the second power equals x times x minus 5. Then I would go ahead and distribute and simplify here. So 6 squared is 36 equals x squared minus 5x. Anytime you have an x squared term, what are you going to end up doing?
Diamond.
Exactly, your diamond. You're going to factor. What needs to be positive when you're factoring? X squared. So that means I'm going to move which number? 36. So I'm going to subtract 36 to both sides. X squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0. What two numbers multiply to be negative 36 and add to be negative 5? Good. X plus 4. Wait, no. Yes. X plus 4 and x minus 9. And so what does x equal? Negative 4 and positive 9. Now let's think about where we're putting these numbers in. If we go back here, can I have a negative in that spot? What's the only spot that we can have a negative in? The exponent. Like, so it's really this number is what becomes your exponent, right? That's the only place we can really have a negative. So the negative 4 is not possible. So that means your answer is just 9. So just remember that you can't have a negative for your base here or your number here. Questions? All right, last example, example 7. First thing we're going to do is condense. That will change to division or multiplication. So I'm going to write that as 4x when I multiply. Next step is to drop your logs. We get 4x equals 24. And last step is to, yes, that would be right. Divide by 4 and your answer is 6.